Jarvis Butts about not being able to locate Messiah on January 9th, 2024?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me, how did you tell him that?
I called him. He didn't answer. I sent him a message asking him, have he seen Tuda, any whereabouts? And I said no Tuda, and he responded back, oh wow.
I didn't hear what you said, the last part.
Last part, I had, I texted him. Well, at first I called him. He didn't answer. The second time, I sent him a message. Still no Tuda. He replied back, oh, wow.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
And just for record references, I'm showing her what's going to be proposed, People's Exhibit 48. Ms. Harris, those text messages that you just referenced, do you see those on this page?
Yes.
Okay. And so it's fair to say you stated to Mr. Butts, well, first of all, whose phone number is this at the top?
The phone number is my old telephone number.
Okay, and who is the phone number below that?
Jarvis Butts.
Okay. And is this, I guess, do these fairly and accurately represent these two messages? 3, 4, 5, 6 messages sent between you and Mr. Butts on January 9th, 2024 through January 11th, 2024.
The first page is, yes, it's correct. Second page is correct. Yes.
Okay. And so on January 9th, like you had indicated before, you had stated that you told him that there was still no Tuda.
Correct.
Okay. And you said he responded, oh, wow.
Correct.
Okay. And on January 11th, was Messiah still missing?
Yes.
Okay. And did you ask Mr. Butts to do something?
At this point, I just asked that if she's going to read from the text message, just admit the exhibit.
I
You have an
can.
issue with moving to admit?
No, Judge.
Okay.
Do these fairly and accurately represent text messages between you and your phone to Jarvis and his phone between, well, they start back earlier, some from December 3rd, 2023 through January 21st of 2024? These fairly and accurately represent text messages between
Yes.
you and your phone to Mr. Butts and his phone?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 48. No objection.
Okay, they'll be admitted.
Thank you, Judge. So on January 11th, did you ask Mr. Butts to do something?
Yes.
And what is it that you asked him to do?
I asked him, can he share the missing flyer on his Facebook page?
Okay. And did you send him a copy of that missing flyer?
Yes.
Okay. And
being on the sex offenders list, or any kind of activity about that? Like, had you even heard of anything like that before out of him?
When I met him, when I was 19, he did tell me his background. He did tell me his background. Out of doubt. He gave me
The option.
decision.
So
if I wanted to pursue a relationship.
So given that his background was his background was sex offender involving a child, right? And you still made the decision to talk to him?
One, I was 19, and two, if society she can give you a second chance, why can't someone else give you a second chance as well?
I can dig it. I can dig it. Now, now somebody told me that he had got married recently. Do you know something about that? He had got, I don't know if it was last year or something. He was supposed to bought a chick a ring or got married or something. Because then you said you just had you had a 1 year old by him, or that's your youngest baby is by him, right?
All my children is by
Right.
him.
So didn't he? That was that. Do you did he get? Because I'm just getting what I'm told, right? Did he get married recently, or last what? Sometime recently?
Pardon?
I said, did he get married like recently, sometime like within the last couple of years or something, or before the baby was your last baby was born?
Um, Jarvis is not married.
Oh, okay. I was just like I said, I was just because there's so much mess. Like I said, going back and forth. I'm because like I'm hearing that like I don't know. He was with you and cheated on you, got married and had another baby by somebody else, and then got you pregnant again. So I'm just trying to
And
clarify
that's
to
the
see
thing.
exactly what type of person he is, or what type of person we talking about right here. What did you say?
And this is all of this, all these questions is irrelevant besides us trying to find my niece.
Okay. Well, I guess what you just wanted to call in and clear up what Roxy was talking about.
No, if you have any questions for me,
I mean, I kind of asked you just one, and you said it was irrelevant. So I mean, you know, but I don't want to. And like I said, I know this is a whole emotional thing. I mean, it's emotional for all of us, and I don't want you to feel like I'm
yes,
attacking you by no means.
no,
But
no,
I'm
I don't.
questioning everybody like I have the questions that I've
No,
had listening to the story.
you're right. But at the end of the day, the questions that you're asking is irrelevant to finding my niece.
Okay, so
That's
I mean,
all you're
okay, well, let me
trying
ask you that.
to find my.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. I'll just like I asked everybody else. If you could give a shot in the dark, where do you think she is at right now? What do you think happened? What do you think the situation is?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So I can't answer anything that I don't know because I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I know nobody has the definite answer. I'm just saying, like in your heart, what do you think happened? I mean, because you know her. I mean, I don't know. Did they say you were the last one that seen her that day or whatnot? I mean, you know her, so I mean, you know her friends, people that she hang with, what she do on the regular. You said you know her regular routine, so I mean,
Yeah, her regular routine is you go to school, she stay for after school, and then she come home. That's her daily routine. She go to school, come home, or any. Then she stay at school, but other than that, she comes home. That's
all
it.
right, and I mean, you ain't got no kind of theory. I mean, everybody else that I asked gave some type of conclusion of what they thought may have happened, but you ain't got nothing, huh?
I don't want to think that way that something happened to my niece because I don't want to put that in my mind. I don't.
I don't mean conclusion as in end. I mean as far as a scenario in which where she's somewhere where y'all can't find her right now. Seeing is that she had, I guess some type of a, she had friends. I'll just say it like that.
All I know is her friends are just saying, and that's I'm just going based off what her friends saying that she ran away. She told her kids. She told her friends that she was leaving. She was saying goodbye. She was happy, and that's it. And that's it. Like that's it. We asked her friends. We asked people. We asked everyone. Everyone. We don't know. We don't know. And that's what we are trying to figure out. Where's she at? Because I don't know. Where she could be inside this neighborhood, and I don't know. And we've been looking every day. Every day. You know, they don't think that this is in the pit of my stomach of not knowing where my niece is. She's 13. I pray to God every day.
Now, so, like, did she ever have a history of running away, leaving the house
No,
without
she never
nobody
ran
knowing
away.
for a period of time?
No, she never ran away, never went nowhere. Like my mom, yeah, she is strict. My mom's run a tight shift, 10 by 10. You in school, you do what you're supposed to do, you come home. And then you get ready for the next day. Yes, I want my niece to.
I can agree with you, on, wanting her to come home safe. It's just so many loops and turnstiles to this story. It's just, I just don't know what to say. But I mean, if it's anything else that you want anybody else to know about this whole situation, you got the floor, Shannon.
Well, that's the thing. What the police know and what the news know is what we know. And that's it. We don't know anything. We don't. If the police ask me today to give up my phone, I will willingly.
Now, do you know a sister by the name of Tamara Liberty Smith?
Tamara Liberty Smith.
She's the police commissioner in District 1, I believe.
No.
You don't know Tamara Liberty? Well, she said that she spoke with you and your mother, and she said that y'all said, okay, well, we're not gonna lie, that she has left before.
No. No. We never talked to anyone besides the police. That's it.
Okay. All right. I'm just reading some of the comments.
Okay.
But
while she was strict and shit like that, bro. But y'all need to pin a circle around my auntie, bro. Like, you feel me? Real shit. Pin a circle around her, bro. Don't go bash on my. You feel me? She hurt too, bro. She tried.
You hear me?
Why didn't I sleep in the basement? She had her own room, bro. She didn't sleep in no fucking basement. Like, it's all this shit on social media shit, bro. Y'all can't go off that, bro. That's why I said when I drop my story, y'all gonna know the fucking real, bro. Stop. You feel me? Don't do that shit, bro. Who the fuck is?
Let me shoot that bitch. You like, no.
Who is that? Hey, what your grandma asked why did she wait until the next evening? I mean, at the end of the day, you still gotta wait 24 hours until that shit even. You feel me? Like, think about it. You put out the report. How long is it gonna take? How long is it really gonna take? You put out a report. Like, they gonna tell you what you gotta wait 24 hours or some shit. You feel me? To see if the child gonna come back or something. I don't fucking know how that shit really work for real, but you feel me? That's. That's it's the auntie for sure. The grandma's just trying to cover for her daughter. I don't know, bro. When you dropping your story like at the end of like January.
anybody on this panel thinks that Annette and Shannon was not in the woods or wherever he was, which is a body of water. And that's what I've been trying to tell people all along. She's somewhere in a body of water. And I hate to say this, baby. I know that we want to believe that she is in the living, but I believe that when they went into the woods, I don't think that they're going to find a whole body, if that makes sense to anybody, because you have so many bodies of water. I even last night was just up looking how far, because I didn't even realize how close Canada is to Detroit. You got Lake Erie right there. You got the Detroit River. You have all these rivers, these big bodies of water that are surrounding there. If y'all think Annette and Shannon wasn't in the woods with this man, that man from the text messages let you know, I'm the head NIGGA in this house. He had the run of the house. The way that the houses are built in Detroit, you can be in the basement, come out of the basement to the exterior of the home. You don't never have to go out the front door. You can go out a side door. Their windows are ingress, so he wasn't sneaking in no windows. Because they're ingress. If y'all know what ingress windows are, they're not windows that you can slide open. They're down into the ground. They're ingress windows.
Yeah.
So for that man to keep saying, I'm in the basement, I'm here, I'm there, he had free run of that house. Annette and Shannon are trying to distance themselves. But if you say he parked outside and would pick up the kids, well, doesn't all laws say that they must be 1,000 feet away from all children? So if you put them out at the street, that's not 1,000 feet away. These people know way more than what they're telling. I'm telling y'all because my brother is a federal agent. They know more than what they're telling. They're just putting enough out there to say, we got you. We got you.
That's it.
We got you. But it's going to come out and they going to
wait till the day they do.
Right.
And it don't even matter about the 1,000 feet. Nazaya shouldn't have been running outside with them, period, because that ain't her
With
father.
no grown men.
It shouldn't have been allowed to
Right.
happen. But what I'm
shouldn't have been
saying
outside,
is,
period.
Annette and Shannon are trying to distance themselves by saying, well, when he came to the house, he would park outside. We know that mess ain't true. They
Well,
done
they
flagged
shot
me, so I'm
themselves in
gonna
the
drop.
foot when they said that on the stand.
Sorry. I had to let Lena go, y'all. She got flagged. She can come back, right? After I let her down?
I think so. She should be able to just get right back up there.
Because I'm saying it just flagged her. What'd she do?
It should be like 2 minutes and she'll be able to get back
She
on.
didn't say nothing, though. What'd she say?
Probably the federal agent part.
Oh, and you just said it too.
I don't know. I just want people to really, kind of do their research. And it seems like more people is trying to get on me and jump on me for asking what was I doing and where was I at, than actually taking notes about what I have been doing and how I've got this case to the point of where it is now. So I just wish that people would kind of more so focus on that than trying to come up and speculate about where I was and what I was doing and what age I was and this and that don't even got nothing to do with nothing.
I'm a visual person. I need somebody to draw me out a family tree. There's so many cousins. I'm lost.
You're gonna need several scientific boards for that.
Need a bulletin board.
We got our family tree numbered. I'm number 50.
It's like a football field. It's ridiculous, and it's still growing. And we still don't even know, and we still don't even know half of each other. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a cousin that ran into a cousin that didn't know that they was cousins and started, something, because it's so many, and no one is taking the time to, really gather anyone necessarily, because people is just doing their own lives, and it's just not the same like how it used to be. I've always been trying to be family oriented because I enjoy being around and seeing everybody. But
Mother tells me that this is where Neziah was last seen, at Cornwall Street and 3 Mile. She tells me that the school bus dropped her off right here on January 9th. What happened next is unknown.
For her to be late, she has never been late coming home. She's always got permission to do things.
Annette Harris is 13-year-old Neziah Harris's grandmother and legal guardian. When was the last time that you heard from your granddaughter?
When I dropped her off at school, which was on January the 9th.
Neziah is an 8th grader at Clark Elementary School in Detroit, described as being incredibly sweet and a rule follower. Annette tells me when Neziah didn't come home from school on January 9th, she knew immediately something was wrong and reported her missing the next day. Detroit Public Schools Community District's police department has been handling the investigation. That's until Wednesday, when after a month of fruitless searching for the teen, Detroit Police Department announced that they're taking over.
We're very, very concerned.
Neziah is a very sweet child. She really is. You know, and my biggest fear is somebody hurting her.
We don't believe that initially there was an abduction.
Police say they don't believe Neziah was abducted initially, but when pressed, wouldn't answer if they think she went off with someone willingly. And that tells me that Neziah's school looked at the bus video from January 9th and can see Neziah getting off at her regular stop here.
She got off the bus with her schoolmate and walked up to the corner of Warren and 3 Mile Drive. And one of the school kids said that she turned right instead of turning left, and that's all I know.
Police say they are questioning everyone who knows Neziah. They're working with local, state, and federal partners to look everywhere. If someone is watching right now and they know where Neziah is, what would you like to say to them?
Neziah's life may be in danger and you don't even know it because you're keeping information or trying to keep her hidden because of what you think. Neziah needs to be home with her family, and we love her.
If you know anything about Neziah's disappearance or where she may be, you are asked to reach out to Crime Stoppers. You can call them anonymously at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. In Detroit, Sarah Michaels, 7 Action News.
Raises questions. And how were there 2 women in that house who have birthed children themselves who did not notice that Neziah was pregnant, and I believe she was, and not having her period anymore? But then after hearing text messages today, begging Jarvis for pads as if she didn't have anyone else to give them for her. And what stood out the most was when Annette Harris stood on the stand and she learned around 6 p.m. that Neziah did not come home from school and said she looked around for her and decided to wait until the next morning to call the police. Without a tear, without emotion, or any expression of being devastated. And to her Aunt Shannon, who also showed no emotion, expression of being devastated from Neziah going missing. She stated that she had friends help look for Neziah, but was directed to just wait until the morning to call the police. A grown woman who likely suspected something strange going on didn't feel the need to call the police either.